So hello guys, today I am making a video on how to fill a PIQ form. So firstly, before understanding the method to fill the PIQ form, we need to understand the importance of PIQ form. PIQ form is something that creates a first impression to all the assessor, whether it is psychologist or the interviewing officer or the GTO, and our personality is just based on the information that we provide in this PIQ form. So filling it with full dedication and filling it neatly is very important as it creates the first impression. So let's start on how to fill this form. Firstly, if we look at the first column, it is saying selection board number place. So we have to fill the board and number of it. Like if I am going for 4 AFSB Varanasi, I will write like this. And now you have to write the batch number. Generally today we get the batch numbers in our mails, so the same batch number needs to be written. And here we have to write the chest number. This chest number is for the stage 2, because after the PIQ form is given generally in stage 2, so we have to write the chest number in stage 2. And here you have to write the UPSC or FCAT. If we are going through FCAT, then FCAT roll number. So accordingly what is mentioned you will need to write. And here it is written OIR. This need not be filled by us, it will be filled by them only, and they will know what marks we have got in the OIR. Now second, name in capital as per matriculation certificate. We have to write the name as per our matriculation certificate in capital letters. Similarly, if we see the third, its father's name, so similarly and in the fourth is their mother's name. So similarly father's and mother's name should also be written in capital letter. Now fifth point, we can see the place of maximum resident, place, district and state. So like I live in Asansol. Asansol is the place and the district is Paschim Bardhaman. So I will write Paschim Bardhaman and state is West Bengal. And for me especially, all the three columns are similar: place of residence, place of present resident, place of maximum resident and place of permanent residence. All the three columns are same, but for most of us you must be living in some place, your hometown must be somewhere, or your permanent address should be somewhere, so you need to write accordingly. And now you can see that with approximate population is also written, so you need to write the approximate population. If you Google it, you will find it, the approximate population. So this is the fifth portion. Now if we move towards the sixth portion, you have to write state and district. Similarly you have to write state. In my case it is West Bengal and district is Paschim Bardhaman. Religion we will write whether it is Hinduism or you have Christianity or similar such things. Now you have to see write whether SC, ST, OBC, and if you are general you can simply write no here. And your mother tongue, it can be Hindi, Gujarati or something, you write accordingly. Date of birth, you all know how to write it. You need to write like this, like my date of birth is, so I will write like this. And mostly we are single, so we will write here single. Now if we look at the next column, marital status of parents, so there are three options: staying together, single, separated or divorced. So we will write accordingly for what needs to be filled. Or the B option is applicable for only those person whose parents have separated or divorced, so they will fill it. And C option we have to write who are you staying with, mother or father, also applicable for the separated ones or divorced ones. And D option, are parents alive, so if your parents are alive you will take the yes or otherwise no. And then E option, if not alive, your age at the time of mother's and father's death, you will write the age when they passed out. Now if we look at the F option, you can simply see that the F option you have father, mother, guardian, their education and the occupation. You will write their education simultaneously, like if they have BA, done BA, and also the stream like BA, and if they have done with geography, so write geography. So you need to be very specific in that. And what is your occupation, if he is working in banking sector, or whether it is working in central government, any other sector, or he is doing his business, you need to write that. And the income per month, you need to write the income of your father here, as it is the father's column, so you need to write the father's income, so like this. Now in the mother section also, you need to write your education of your mother, her occupation, and if she is not working, simply write homemaker, and her income, if she is working or doing something, her income. And if she is not doing something, simply put a small dash here. So now the next column is elder brother sister. If you have elder brother sister, you will similarly write their education, occupation, and their income, or if they are not earning, simply put a dash. So now it is about younger brothers and sisters, similar things are there. Now if we move towards the next section, we can see that it is 8 number. It has written educational record commencing from matriculation. So we have to write about their education qualification from matriculation till our graduation or post graduation, if someone has done. So simply we have to write about matriculation. As there is no stream in matriculation, we will simply put a dash here. And full name of the institution, your school name should be written here. Board or university, if it was CBSE, ICSE, or any state board. Year of completion, the year of completion was mentioned in your mark sheet, you will write that. And division and mark score, if it is above 60%, it is first division, and putting a comma, you will write your marks also. And here it medium instruction. So medium instruction is generally what, in which language your education was done. So if it was the English medium school, we will write English medium, and similarly. Now the next option is if you are a boarderer or day scholar. Boarderer simply means if you are staying at your school only, in your hostel of the school, or if you are in the college, if you are staying at the hostel of the college, then you are a boarderer. And day scholar is someone who attends the school and then returns to his home. So this is the basic difference. So most of us would be day scholar, so we will write similarly. And now the next option is outstanding achievement, if any. So you will write about special achievements. If you have secured first position in school, district, or something like that, you will write here. If you have no such things, you will simply put a dash. And now it is about 10 plus 2. If you have done it from science stream, you will write science. If you have done it from the commerce, or arts. Similarly, you will write your full name, board and university, year of passing, division and marks percentage. And I would like to tell you also that if there are not marks and CGPA, you need to convert it and write it accordingly. And similarly, medium of instruction, boarderer, day scholar. If you have attended the school and stayed at the school, then boarderer. And if you have returned home, it would be day scholar. Similarly, outstanding achievement. In graduation also, what stream you have taken, BSc, BA, Science, BTech. So, and similarly, full name of institution, even board, university, year of passing, marks, first division or second division, medium of instruction, and day scholar. Similar things you will write here. Now if we move towards the 9th option, we can see that age is given. So you will simply write your age and months. Like if it is 24 years or 10 months, you will write like that. Now you have to write height in meters. Generally what we do is we write in centimeters, so we have to be very careful and write in meters. So whatever it is, write accordingly. Then weight in kilograms, whatever it is your weight, you write that. Present and past occupation and personal income, if any. So you have to write your present occupation and even the past occupation, what you have done. If you have not done anything in the past, simply put a dash. And present occupation is whatever you are doing. If you are teaching or giving tuitions, or if you are working in a company, whatever it is, you write it. And then income in the brackets, like if you are doing home tutoring, you like home tutor, and then in brackets like what is your income, 10k or something, whatever it is. So this is how you will fill this option. Now 11th is for those person who have done NCC. So if you have done NCC, you will tick the yes or otherwise no. Similarly, if you have done NCC, you will provide the details, tournament training, what wing you were in, what division you were in, and even certificates obtained. Now these are some important columns in the PIQ form, so we need to think and write very carefully in these options, like what sports and games activity you participated in. Like if there are 4 and 5, you mention it by point wise, like 1 2 3 4 5. Generally you start from the order from your 10th standard. If you have played a particular sport in 10th standard, write it in the first, and then second, then third, then fourth, then fifth. And in the similar way you will write the duration of participation: 2 years, 4 years, 6 years, whatever it is. And now you have to write whether you have represented school, college, university, or others. So if you have represented school, write school representation, college or university representation, and even you have to write about the outstanding achievements in, if any. So you will write the outstanding achievements, like your house team win or your school team win, like similar like things like that. Now you will write about your hobbies in the B option, hobbies and interest, whatever you are pursuing. Like you must be doing running or going towards gym, reading books, playing some sports, sport activities, doing meditation. These kind of things can be written in the hobbies and interest part. Moreover, the C option is participation in extracurricular activity. Apart from sports, whatever activities you have participated in, you have to write that. If you have participated in marathons, you have participated in march past, there are various events in school, your cultural events, so that can be written. Activity name, similar duration of participation, and similarly outstanding achievements. Now the D option, we will have to write the position of responsibility held in NCC, scouting, sports, extracurricular activities, and other fields. Now you have to write the position what you have hold. So this stands as a very important section, because here your leadership qualities are shown to the top notch, because the interviewing process is designed in such a way that they look for leadership qualities, and these things, if you have led or taken responsibility, shows your leadership quality best to the interviewing officer. So find things that what you have done and how you have done, so you will write point wise. Similarly, what I have told you about, like first point, then after completing it second point, then after completing it third point, the various activities. You must have organized something, like organize of a debate competition, performing charity for patients. So similar activities what you have done, you need to write in this. Now the 13th option, 13A, nature of commission. Generally nature of commission are of two types: short service and permanent. If you are going for FCAT, it is generally short service, so you will write FCAT SSC, it means short service commission, or OTA, short service commission. Similarly, but if you are going for IMA, you will write it permanent commission, IMA permanent commission. Now choice of service. So in Air Force you need to write, or in OTA you have to need to write the choice of service. Like in Air Force, if you are going for admin and logistics, or for flying branch, or similar things like that, you have to write it. Now number of chances availed for all the four, it is basically telling you about the number of SSB attempts. Like if you have done 8 9 10 or whatever you will have done, you write that number. Now the 15th part, details of previous SSB, if any, Army, Navy, Air Force, Coast Guard. So this option needs to be filled by asking them, because in some places you need to write only the attempts of your conference only. The screen out attempts need not to be written in these columns. So you need to ask before filling these columns. Other details are very simple, like type of entry. It was like if was FCAT or CDS or NDA, similar you have to write it. Now the SSB number, so like if it was 4 FSB, 3 FSB, 2 SB, 1 FSB, or for the Army 24, 14, similar things. Now where the place was, where the date was, and your chest number and batch number. So you will write it by asking. If you have to write of the conference out only, then mention the conference out details. If you have to write all the details, then write all the details. In the last option, you need to put your signature, and that is the end of this video. Thank you.